Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. If you don't know me, my name is Duhamel Bentley, and today we're going to be talking about a really cool brand that I have a couple of things that I want to discuss. I have a couple of products that I grabbed. This brand is Mented. If you guys have not heard of Mented, it's, I want to say, almost an indie brand. I want to consider them a little bit larger than the regular indie brand. They are located normally, at least I've seen them, in Target.com, and of course their website. And they have a variety of things, but in the Target that I normally shop, they have more lip-oriented products. And you guys know I love to bring you guys a bomb-tastic lip review. And of course, darling, you know I had to get a lip liner, a gloss, you know I love a good gloss, and a beautiful semi-matte lip. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the brands. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about who they are, what they do, and that kind of environment. So I'm going to be posting a picture around here in regards to their story and what they are coming for and what their goal is. Essentially, this is a ethnic owned brand. It's an African American owned brand by two beautiful women, and they wanted to find themselves, which is completely what needs to happen. We need to find all different types of shade ranges, you know, fully inclusivity of makeup brands and just in general makeup products. And this is exactly how they started. They went to the drugstore constantly looking for beautiful lip products, and they just couldn't find themselves in any of them. So what's next, honey, other than create their own brand, right? So Mented is a brand that started out of them feeling like an outsider. And I feel like I can understand that better than anybody because of the fact that I'm a boy in makeup. I definitely feel that there's a lot of catching up to do still in the industry for boys in makeup. And a lot of the times we're not represented, you know, successfully, and we're not represented as we would love to be represented. Because as a boy in makeup, I truly admire women. I truly admire their path, their journey. I am a feminist myself, and I come from women, obviously, but when I say I come from women, I mean like I come from a tribe of women. Men have been so limited in my life, and the ones that I have had in my life are not the best example. So I, as a man in makeup, I want to, you know, put forward this amazing brand. I want to talk about a couple of things that I would have wished that maybe they would have done differently, but we're going to review, as you know, Duhamel Bentley, which is my name. If I didn't say that, I don't know. Did I say that? If I didn't, my name is Duhamel Bentley, and welcome to the Juvias channel, girl. Let's get this review started. So, my favorite product that I have on today, or girl, what am I saying? My favorite product that I am going to be having on today is these Mented Lala lip pencils. All right, so love the packaging, super, super cute. I love the fact that it's a retractable pencil. You can just go ahead and retract it. It's this beautiful carnivorous shade. I absolutely love it. There's no fragrance to it. At first, when I applied this product, it was a little dry, but once it warmed up to my skin, girl, it was gliding like nobody's business. It went on so nicely, so beautifully. And when it dried, it was matte. It looked incredible. It supported whatever other lip I would put on top of it, you know, like nobody's business. So this is absolutely a winner in my book. I would absolutely repurchase and continue to go into the different amounts of shades. Now, this particular Lala lip pencil is $12 in Target. You can also get it in their website for $12. The cool thing about retailers, in my opinion, is that sometimes you can get a little deal here and there, because Target does offer different deals on makeup. So, you know, but it is retail $12. They do have a variety of ranges of shade. They have 9 shades. Typically, the shades are going to be more of a deeper to a warmer type of nude. So if you're looking for that type of shade and you want something that's really creamy, very delicious, this is your girl. So, absolutely love that. I'm gonna be applying it on my lips today. This particular lip pencil is 0.306 grams, if you're wondering. So let me go ahead and line my lips, girl, because I need to show you how beautiful this is. Alright you guys, so this is what the lip liner looks on the lips. I went ahead and I did my entire lips. I overdrew them a little bit, just so you guys had an idea of how this looked if you were to overdraw the lips. Honestly, I really like this. This actually looks like a really beautiful matte lip. Honestly, I'm shocked of how easy and quick and effortless it is to go on the lips. It just looks incredible. I think that even though my lips are overdrawn, the pigment builds up so well and so quickly that honestly, it just works. Absolutely love that. So again, love the Lala lip pencil, 9 shades, $12. It's so affordable. Now the next product we're going to be talking about is the semi-matte lipstick. This one is going to be the Mented particular shade that I have on today. Why do I keep saying have on? The particular shade that I purchased was Pretty in Pink. They had a lot of different varieties, but I felt like this was gonna be a really beautiful tone to kind of complement the lip liner that we chose. And oh my gosh, you guys. So this is the packaging. This is a soft matte package. To be honest with you, this is my least favorite of the entire product. Not because of the formula. It's just packaging to me is very minimalistic. To be quite honest with you, it's cheap. For $16, it's really cheap looking. It feels very plastic, very flimsy. And the lipstick, for whatever reason, reminds me a lot of like maybe LA Girl lips or even Mary Kay lipsticks. Like that's the vibe. The bullet is just really neutral, really basic. I feel like they could have done so much more with this product, and especially for this price, $16.50, I definitely think they could have pushed the envelope. The product works really beautifully, don't get me wrong, and I do consider this to be more of an actual satin finish than a semi-matte. It's very shiny, so you know, in that aspect, it's very beautiful and very nourishing. However, it's just not matte enough for me to call it a semi-matte. It's more of a satin finish for sure. They also have 9 shades here, and all of the shades are also going to be very natural, deep type of nudes. Definitely, they wanted to focus more on the natural, everyday, wearable look within this brand, for the lips at least. So let me go ahead and put this guy on. Alright you guys, so this is what Pretty in Pink looks like on top of the lip liner. I mean, you can't deny how beautiful this color is, and you can't deny how beautiful this formula looks. I just have a little bit of that bone to pick with packaging. I definitely think that for $16.50, they could have really pushed the envelope with maybe giving me a similar, more innovative aspect of, I don't want to compare the brand to Juvia's Place, but I definitely wanted to see something a little bit more innovative, something a little bit more fun, like the Juvia's Place Velvet Matte Lips. Their formula is really cool. I also have a video on that one, so if you guys haven't seen that video, please check it out below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, girl, subscribe so you can get a little momentum, because this look is coming out real Gorgina George, honey. So, definitely really beautiful. 9 shades as well. This is going to be 3.08 grams, which, love that. This will last me a very long time. And I think this is a beautiful formula. I just kind of expect more. It's 2021. And this to me screams like maybe the 90s. And that's not necessarily meant in a complimented way. It's definitely very backtracked. And For someone who's creating something for inclusivity, I would have wished for them to be a little bit more creative in that aspect as well. However, if you don't care about packaging, if you don't care for any of that stuff, formula works incredible. That's just my bone to pick with it. Last, but most definitely not least, we have the beautiful lip gloss, and the shade that I have is Bury Me. That sounds a little crazy. It's Bury Me, not Bury Me, if you know what I mean. Now, the lip glosses are $15 each, and within the lip selection, I feel like these guys are going to be the most kind of flexible within ranges. They have some nudes, but they also have some pinks, they have some, berries, they have some corals. So they have a little bit of a vibe going on there. So if you're looking for maybe a lip gloss that is highly pigmented, but you can manipulate the pigmentation, this is a really great option for you guys. Packaging on this, again, I love the soft matte, but for $15, this is just a little basic. Maybe if it was $7, I would have been like okay with it. And maybe if the lipstick was $7, I would have been like, cool, I get it, the money went to the formula. But I don't know. A little bit basic, just, I don't know. Not my vibe within packaging. My favorite packaging out of all of them is definitely the actual lip liner. But the other packaging for the lipstick and the lip gloss, they're cool, they're okay. Now, with this one in particular, it's 7.3 grams, and they have 7 shades again for $15. Out of the 3, I feel like this one has the most fragrance into it. It doesn't smell too harshly. It smells like a very soft, like a vanilla wafer. So if you're into the scent and you like something that's very soft, this is gonna be a really beautiful option for you. As you can see here, this is a really nice type of berry tone, more in the nude aspect of the berry, but it's definitely still a berry. I'm gonna go ahead and concentrate that in the center of my lip to kind of like melt everything together. Make sure we have the pigmentation. Now, it is a little bit messy when you pop it in here, so beware with that. So when you first apply it, it definitely comes on pigmented, but again, you shear it out. Definitely if you want to build the pigment, the more coats you do, the better. So far, none of these products have been sticky whatsoever to me. So this is what the gloss actually looks like. Definitely it's a little underwhelming in my opinion. I think this is a really cute gloss for if you want like a very gentle, soft sheen. You have to really build up the formula, and the reason why I think it looks so juicy right now is because I mixed it in with the actual lipstick, which again, it's a semi-matte, but it performs, in my opinion, more like an actual satin finish. I think that in person, it looks incredible. In the camera, it reads off really delicious and juicy. But again, I feel like both of the lip gloss and the lipstick are a little bit underwhelming, especially for the price points. If maybe they were like $7, $5, I would have gotten it and I would have been like okay with packaging, I would have been okay with performance. But definitely for $15 and $16.50, there's just a lot of room to grow. Pigment is beautiful, guys, for sure. And if you want to just pop a gloss on, really nice. But there's just so many more options in the industry right now. And this is just giving me a little bit too much of a neutral base. So, it's 2021. I'm definitely pushing the envelope, and you guys know that I'm gonna be honest with you within my experience 110% of the way. It is what it is. I definitely think that overall they work really well. I definitely think that for packaging and performance, at least for these two, it is high priced. It is what it is, darling. I'm sorry. However, this is where it's at. This is where it is at. If they're gonna name a star product, that literally just fell off my hands. If they're gonna name a star product, the lip liner is the star product. Now, with all of that good stuff said, I do have something that I want to put out for this brand in particular. I really love the fact that they're being inclusive. I really love that their mission is to be out of the box inclusive. However, where I feel like they dropped the ball is that they were not inclusive with gentlemen of color that wear makeup. I would have really enjoyed to know that they were open and loving to the experience of using models that were they're gentlemen. You know, they have beautiful models in their website of different tonalities, you know, within beautiful ethnicities. However, we're missing the gentleman. And again, it's 2021. I definitely think that brands need to be more conscious, because I'm a customer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a beauty vlogger and I'm a YouTuber or an influencer or whatever you want to call me. But at the end of the day, I'm a customer. I'm paying this. I'm not getting this in PR, and I'm not being paid to talk to you guys about this. I want to bring this because it caught my attention. I paid for this with my own money, and I would have been happy to have seen a brother in makeup be represented, because just like they wanted to be represented in the halls of the beauty industry, in the drugstore, so do we. Especially us that have not always been thrown the stick that maybe women have been thrown. With that said, you guys, overall, I did enjoy this experience. I just wanted to bring this up to your attention. If the owners of the brand are looking, this is a beautiful brand, but I definitely think that if you're gonna be inclusive, I think you should be completely inclusive, not just based off of your preference and your convenience. I will say this, again, the experience was cool. These two products were completely underwhelming and extremely expensive based on their performance and based on their packaging. Just not the vibe, but the lip liner was iconic. So if I would recommend you to get anything, get the Lala lip pencil, girl. The 9 shades, any of them are beautiful. I think that, again, this is just definitely something I'm gonna repurchase. This is something that I'm gonna continue to try. These two, I'll have to give it a second thought. Maybe someone might get them donated, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe they'll just hang out. I don't know. With that said, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you join the Juve family, because here, girl, in reality, we don't have any type of base on how inclusive we are. Anybody's welcome here. Anybody's welcome to be part of the Juve channel. And by doing that, girl, all you gotta do is just subscribe, hit the little notification bell, the little thumbs up to make sure we know you're here. And binge watch, honey. You know it's a thing. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.